Assalamu alaikum, grade 4. How are you? Let's revise. A magnet is a piece of a material that can attract iron, nickel, or cobalt. Magnets have two poles, south, north, south, north. The strongest point at the opposite side. That means at poles. Magnets can repel or attract. Different poles will attract each other to same poles will repel each other. Magnetic force become weaker with distance. Let's see. I have these. Pens. Now let's see. When I put it like this, it will attract. But if I increase the distance between them, it will be weaker than before. Let's use this magnet. Oops, yeah. Now, our lesson will be about magnetic field. What is that? Let's see. Can you see this magnet? Now, this one we call it bar magnet. Now, can you see this area around it? We have something around it, but we cannot see. This area, we call it magnetic field. Can you see? If I Can you see this area? Yeah, this is the magnetic field of this magnet. If you can observe, it attracts a lot in poles. What would create a magnetic field? What do you think? If you remember, we said that all metals have electrons that can move. Now, especially in these materials, iron, cobalt, or nickel, the electrons all the time moving that can create the magnetic field. In the magnetic objects, means nickel, iron, cobalt, have a special property. The electrons spin and move all the time. When the particles of object line up, particles here, I mean the atoms, the magnet is formed. The magnetic field is formed now. Now, do you know that the Earth behaves as a magnet, as giant magnet? Do you know why? Because inside the earth we have iron, melted iron, inside the earth, inside the core. Now this one can make a magnet, actually like bar magnet. Let's see. It's like this. Yes, the south is up and the north is down. Now, you studied in social, I think, that we have north up. Yes, but we call that geographic north pole. But as a magnet, it's south up. They can attract each other. This thing can help us to make a compass. Do you want to make one? Let's do one. Now, what do we need? We need water, and this is a piece of plastic or anything light, and we need a needle and a magnet. Let's see. We have to wait until this needle to stop moving. Okay. Okay, let's check if that's correct or wrong. Now I have a compass in my phone. Let's see, is the same direction or no? Yes, almost the same. Now I will tell you the secret. I cannot put any needle here. Do you know what I did? The particles that make up iron and other metals normally point in different directions. When I bring the magnet near to iron, nickel or cobalt, the particles will line up to act like tiny magnets. That's what I did to that needles. Look. It can attract or not. Let's see. Can you see? Yeah. So that's why I put this one in the water to make a compass. That's why the north magnet poles attract to south geographic pole. Can you get this one? Now let's see the magnetic field. I took this iron filings from Miss Seja, from the lab. Can you see? This is iron filings. Let's play now. Few seconds to see what will happen. Can you see some lines here? These tiny lines, we call it magnetic field lines. Let's do something else. I want to make the magnetic field lines better than before. I'll try this time to cover it by paper, sorry. I want to cover it by paper to see if I can see the magnetic field better than before. Now It's better now? I think yes. And if you can observe, more iron filings at balls. Yeah, can you see here some lines? More and more and more and more. Yeah, so beautiful. Can you see? That was our lesson. If you have any question, yes, you can ask. Thank you, grade 4. See you next time.